Should have been UMP cheesy ass.
Nah, we playing too quick. I'm live.
Oh, y'all playing right now.
Yeah.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnel.
Hey, J.R. Brown is a beast,
of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
There's a bunch of good candidates for game of the week this week. This week, it could have been a double triple week.
Like Hendrick next week.
Madden Tommy played this week.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Sykes and running.
Steve Joseph and X-Ray play next week too. Oh, we still ain't got a Texans either?
It's hard to find the user,
and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. At the 25-yard line.
No. They ain't even press to the ball. Dunder and Wink playing tomorrow.
They're not going to even fucking play.
There's one scheduled for tomorrow. It wouldn't matter. There's one scheduled.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases
it's more Bender than Wink.
Yeah, definitely.
This defense for the
Because
Vikings
told him what's
terrific
on.
last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came up with 3 interceptions in that game.
You don't ever give it time. That's the thing. Yo. Jabril, chill.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Tua going to throw. Got a man, that's Colin Johnson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
And that is incomplete. Come on. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Tua. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Tua looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Monstro there taken in by Smith. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Mon looks to throw on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
2nd and 10. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did. Big-time
pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Play retro.
A give. This is Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for. Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
Nah, D. Smith put me on the goal.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, my kicker got 73 speed and fresh.
And Smith
it's time.
Bring it out, so it's a touchback.
He's got balance for me. I got tired of tripping. It was crazy is I'm the one to put everybody on balance beam and didn't even have it on my guy.
Yeah, you was the one preaching about that last night.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Whoa.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this,
I thought that was a pick.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Bond going to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
2nd down and 3. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Vikings 7, Lions nothing.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm geeking, D. Smith. That's the joint you put in fresh.
Here's
The
Tagovailoa
Malibu
to
most
throw.
wanted jump.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Didn't get mine well.
Tua to throw again. Oh, Johnson, nice grab. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
A 34-yard attempt.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Left side, Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Lions will take over. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll run on first down. Swift, and to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Check 41. Watch the run. Hey, 4-1's Mike.
From the 36, Tua. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down,
Yes.
Swift. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's see it, man.
Bro, I would not want to
This
tackle
won't be
that
enough
man.
to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Video game or not.
Now the
son.
defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now this time, Tua's going to throw it.
That man's
Get this
annoying,
off
bro.
to Swift. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
That's another Detroit Lions.
On first
Oh,
down,
no.
Tagovailoa.
He was coming down to that other route. That's crazy.
Out of the backfield. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively.
Oh,
Getting
come
inside the
on,
quarterback's
man.
head
Stay
and
off the
figuring
turbo.
out, okay,
I'll
where's he
probably
going
score
with
if
the
I'm
football? Because you
cut
can make
on
an
his butt
educated guess
side up there.
defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On first down, here's Mon.
Let's go. Way to pick it right back. Get up, motherfucker.
And he'll go out near midfield
That would've been
at the
a good
49.
Fucking stayed on your feet. Why?
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's
I
going
probably would've
upfield
fucking
for a deeper route,
walked
and
that
then
Trey
breaks
Lance.
it off, usually after about 3
Yeah.
to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field.
1
And
second.
now what he's trying to do
I'm gonna have
is
to
use
pause
his
it for a
body
second.
to
I'll
keep the
have to
defender
pause,
away
yeah.
from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now Mon. Open man is McMath. And he goes out. It looks like right at the 50. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Oh, put it out there, Sam Darnold.
At the 50-yard line.
Touchdown.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
A 48-yard attempt.
All right, I'm ready.
And this one is right down the middle. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies?
Because I got caught up on the line, but it let me get back, and then I just tripped.
And if you don't keep abreast of
and then it lets me recover to make the
it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Mond. It's caught. Smith.
Who is that?
He'll be
That
taken
motherfucker is
down, but not
everywhere.
before he gets into enemy territory.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Mond now off of play action. Caught left side by Hilton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback. And so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at him. And hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Vikings.
They go play action here. Mond. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Derek Barnes gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Cook running right. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A long way to go here on 3rd down.
If I'd have pressed triangle, that probably would have been to it.
Mond looks to throw.
Because I got low feeling down.
Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
He was trying to die.
That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Robbie Anderson.
No, the slide
his
is
first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
Good shit, Evans.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review. So
that should have been a pick.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Barron, no. Leave it alone.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Barron.
Tua going to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Bro, come on now.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tua now on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit.
Get the ball. Bro, what?
So that'll back him up 5.
How do you get back up and recover the fumble, though? That's insane.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Now Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Off the play fake, Mond. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mond. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
We'll leave it alone.
What is that?
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
Fucking talkie.
It's caught at the 1, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long.
Yo, I've never seen the fullback go back and pick that block up. That was good shit.
Off a play
I sent them a detailed message about fixing
and that's a fucking tight end. That's what's sad.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks
Bryson
like
game, the fullback I had last year,
on his own, but it'll be
straight
second
to the
down.
fucking safety.
So in this case, you'd think the defense would be collapsing to the left side of the field, and they forced him to his left. So he just tucked it away and picked up some yardage.
In need of only about the length of the
triangle
football here on second down. From midfield, here's Tua. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Javon
How did he get?
Holland.
He come through on touch,
The Vikings are going to
son.
take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
That's terrible.
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for...
And this is caught inside the 5.
Touchdown, Racey McMahon.
Touchdown, Vikings. Sam Sloman down for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
How did you throw it backwards like that? They just hold me.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds.
What are we doing here?
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a carry for Swift. And this will wind up a Lions first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
You had a touchdown. You had a touchdown.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back
Let's
to
go,
the
rookie.
33. Play 3 of the drive is successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
But it looked like by the time you threw it, I'd have been able to
After
get
the
there.
loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He's going to air one out.
What?
He's got a man complete. 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. From the gun, here's Mond. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Mond out of the shotgun. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Bro, they got to stop rewarding that. When you hit a fucking quarterback and they throw it deep and your cornerback
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the
turns
game
into
for
an
them,
idiot.
because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front
That
of them.
should be an advantage for
In
me.
the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before
Ball
he's
being in the
inside
air,
the 30.
what even was
Play that time on the catch and run.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
To his throw, complete there to Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Again, it's Johnson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Well, this game was decided a while ago. That completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Let me know when you want to do that trade. I'll do it there.
You can guys submit it if you want.
On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
The one-handed.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction.
Well, he caught that one-handed, actually. Because it never hit the ground. Don't you tell me to be quiet, dude. You lost your mind?
Because I help you find it.
To pass it. And he is going to go down.
Yeah, Chuck.
Back at the 11-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, man, I'm kneeling, bro. You got one out the end
And the
zone.
Vikings are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now is just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week.
Better be giving out some.
I need you to say something.
Me and Ghost just played a basketball game. It wasn't no but a game to run. He went down. He went up 10-0. Then I come back. It was 20-10. Then he tied it up 20-20.
That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I said,
Hold it.
I submitted it. Oh,
for some bullshit though, which I was in field goal range, but that touchdown was insane.
These are
He was
boys,
able
man.
to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Yeah, I forgot about that one with Farley.
Down as he gets only about a yard.
Really though, the turning point was that fumble, because you was about to go up 17-3.
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. And they
that was a screen.
did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Anyone got a DT on the block?
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Bro.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, standing about a yard deep.
No,
in his own
them
end
sack
zone.
fumbles always happen at the worst fucking time. Damn, I didn't turn the ball over.
I'm getting tired of hitting people's quarterbacks and to throw out a sack.
Don't make the throw, right?
Yeah, bro.
It's not a second. They still beat the pass and shit.
So Jeffrey Simmons
like
had
60-yard
5
touchdown on that shit,
TFL
son.
that game, goes.
That shit gets me livid, bro.
I smacked the shit out of that man. The ball floated in the air. Gilmore turns into an 81 speed corner.
That shit gets me fucking
They go
livid.
back to the air here after
I
the
hate
INT
the
on the
last
last
drive,
drive.
man. That's the
That's out to
dumbest
the flat for Swift. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Bro, Sav, you here?
So the Lions in possession of the football.
You didn't want to pay
welcome you
Russ,
back.
bro?
They're looking at 2nd down
Why
now
the
as they
fuck
search
Tommy
for
got Russ?
consolation
What's
score.
up with these Monstars
Throw
team?
over the middle, taken in, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
the contract wasn't
And they
around
need to
that
work to at
anyways.
least get some of this yardage back
understand.
after the sack.
I had to pay Russ 38 mil for 1 year, and so the tag was the same thing. So I'd rather just
From
sign
the
him for
gun,
1 year.
it's Tua.
That's tough though.
And now here is another
Gotta manage that money, boy.
interception.
It's like I fucked up year
And the Vikings are
year
gonna take
1,
over
year
a
2.
couple of
Remember
yards
that?
shy of
I was like,
midfield.
fuck.
Yet another
I get a 20
interception, and
on
I
the
just
count.
had to double check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about
That was the
double
opposite,
checking
bro.
it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that,
I have to stream everything.
and then they got it
fucking
together,
go, man.
got a spark.
Rookie safety is a goddamn
It's really
beast.
nice to watch in the second half.
You're a beast.
Thank you, sir.
So for Minnesota, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers.
Hey, I guess that's why
Meanwhile, for
Demo
Detroit,
called me
they'll fall to
earlier.
1-1.
Because
And they'll
y'all
get a
was in
chance
here
to redeem
arguing
themselves
about his
next week
pussy.
at home.
Nah, he wasn't here.
Against the
Oh,
Chicago
was he not?
Bears.
He probably was going to ask you, what the fuck going on?
Yeah, Sykes was saying he should have made a better effort.
Yo, Dion.
What's up?
He was trying to get it back in blood for Gus.
Like KY was out of stock?
I had enough KY for what I was trying to do.
That was...
Matt brought that
Y'all real gay
KY
with the
over.
KY.
Matt had that KY ready for you when you came to Arizona.
Who?
Ralph.
Nah, that was a good game, Ralph.
That was